Every single high school year, I've taken art, which is 3 times, and next year I also am. In grade 9, I was not that good at art, so I guess I'll like show you the stuff I made in grade 9. So the first thing that I ever drew in my art class is this hand. We were supposed to draw like you trace your hand and then you like draw stuff in the hand. Like you could either do like patterns or like stuff about you. The first few classes I literally could not draw anything, like mentally. I mean, the first year, grade 9, almost everyone did art because we only had 2 choices. The choice was either art or wood, and no, I think it was metal. Like you do stuff with metal, and that had a limited amount of people because they go to another school to do that once a week, so they had a limited amount of space there, so not everybody could do that. And I don't remember if there was another choice because I remember there was one class, like family studies, that literally like nobody chose. So that was the choice. So if not everyone could get in, a bunch of people were forced to do art even if they didn't want to. So the art class was like full. It was very full. But then grade 10, there was like 6 people, I think, and I liked all of the people that were in it. And then this year, bro, oh my goodness, I was the only person in the class, so I was gonna quit because it was like so weird. I was literally the only person. So then I went to go talk to the person that you tell to get the paper so that you can get your parents to sign so that you can quit the class. But then he said, because the grades younger than me didn't get the choice to do art, so it was just my grade. For some reason, it's like really weird. Yeah, so he went to go in the grade 10 class, the class younger than me, and then he got 3 people to join the class. So I was like, okay, cool, then I'm staying. Then one of them was not allowed to change classes because her parents wanted her to do the other one for some reason. Like, bro, let her choose. So yeah, she was sad about that. But there are still 2 other kids in the class, and I really like those 2. So there is only 3 people in the class. I'm very happy about that, and I did not end up quitting. And next year, also, there's the same people plus I think 2 others. And the girl that wanted to do it, but she couldn't. She's doing it next year, so yay! Anyway, sorry for my rambling. I just wanted to say that. So here was the first thing I ever did in art class. It's actually atrocious, and I thought I was good, bro. That is, no, it actually just makes me cringe. Like, I don't even like what reason? I put like a bunch of little bugs at the bottom. You know, here's a fly, a butterfly, a dragonfly, a cute little moth, this trashy unicorn. It's just not it. I don't know why I did that. I literally thought it was so cool. I thought it was so good, and it's actually not. And oh my god, don't look too close at it. There's other things that it's like, why would I put that in there? The more I look at this, the more I'm like, what the heck? What was I thinking? What was I thinking when I cooked this? Also, this is just on like a normal piece of paper. Like, we didn't have our sketch paper yet. Now I don't know exactly the order from here, but I'll just go as I go. Anyway, so for this one, we had to draw like an expression, a French expression. So I wrote quand le chat est parti, les souris dansent, which means when the cat is gone, the mice will dance, which is also an expression in English, just slightly different. Like, when the cat's away, the mice will play. It's the same thing, just, you know, it's the same expression, but in French. And then here, this little mouse with the purple skirt says, Lorsque le supérieur est absent, les autres ont la liberté. Also, by the way, my school's in French, so the writing is in French most of the time. Oh my goodness, I definitely thought this was like so good at the time. And then this, I drew an octopus because I didn't know what I wanted to draw. So I drew this stupid octopus. It wasn't for anything. It wasn't for a project. It just was stupid. Oh my goodness. No! This dang cross-hatching, bro. I did not know how it worked before. I did not know how it worked, but now I actually love doing that, and I do that a little bit in my drawings just normally. But yeah, oh, this was atrocious. Terrible. This was supposed to be cross-hatching. As you can see, I miserably failed, and my teacher said, like, she knew I could do better than that. So she tried to explain to me a little bit better, and so I ended up with this. It's still not amazing, but it's better. You know, it's not exactly cross-hatching, but she said, like, it's another type, sort of. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I don't know if that makes sense, but yes, so this was my official one. It looks much better than the other one, but yeah. In this, again, I didn't know what I wanted to draw, so I was just doodling a little bit. It's pretty trash, pretty ugly, pretty trash, pretty ugly. Don't ask me what that is. And then here we had to do like a negative space, which I just drew this butterfly because there was like a picture of a butterfly on the wall that's like, oh, creativity. I don't remember but all the wings have like different stages of like drawing or something. I don't know exactly what it was. I haven't looked at it for a while. It's still on the wall, but I don't know. I don't know, okay? So yeah, it's pretty bad, not even gonna lie. Also, why is it not in the whole page? That's something I had a lot of problems with before, is I could not like get it to fit the page. I drew everything like too small, and I a lot of the times got some points taken off for that. But now guess what my grade is for this year for art. 100%! Whoa! I am just that chattalicious, I suppose. And then for this, we had to do like a thing. This wasn't my official one. This was just me getting like an idea sort of what I wanted to do, where we had to do like the line is like negative. You kind of do like a stamp sort of thing. I don't remember exactly how we did this. Oh, I remember now. I'm pretty sure we like drew lines on like a little styrofoam thing, or like something like that, like a plastic foam, and then like you draw the lines so it like does an indent, then you just paint on the styrofoam thing, then you like stamp it on this piece of black paper. It's very ugly and I don't really like this one. It's pretty lame. I think I didn't really like it at the time either. And then here we have some scribbles. I don't know what that's about, but okay. Oh, moi j'aime celui-là. Moi j'aime celui-là. So this is, we had to do like something morphing into another thing. So like I chose a watch that morphs into like a chameleon. So here was just me like getting my ideas. So then I turned the page and this was like another practice one. No, it wasn't this was supposed to be like the official one, but I didn't like it or it failed or something. So then I did this other one. Once again, I drew the things a little bit too small, but I still really like it. So I think I got a 9 out of 10 probably for this one. I feel like I did very well on this one, like morphing wise, like it's perfect. I love it! Except I drew them a little too small, and also like the drawings themselves aren't that cool, but like morphing wise, I feel like it's spectacular. I quite like this one. Oh, well, here's this butterfly again. I don't remember. I think this was maybe my official one then. Oh, I think this is my official one. And like, I think I got points taken off for this one because I didn't like color it in good, which very fair. And then here we had to do like a little quote and draw it, sort of like that other one with like the mice and the dead cat. It's pretty much the same thing except a little bit different. I don't remember if it had to be about art specifically. I feel like it did, but I'm not 100% sure. And then here it was like I was just getting one idea where I was gonna do like a red city. I don't remember exactly what the full quote was, but it says "L'art est juste un effort à meilleur." And then I don't know because I didn't finish writing it because I guess I just maybe didn't like it. I don't remember. Here was me drawing some stars because I got like a better idea. So here is like my little thumbnail, I guess, and then here's like a star, and then this is what I ended up with. My teacher said she really liked my color layering on this one. So this says l'inspiration est une étoile filante qui illumine l'artiste de créativité, mais dont l'éclat n'est qu'éphémère. I don't know how to pronounce that. Qu'éphémère. Not 100% sure. It's like kind of squished, so it's kind of hard to tell, and that's not a word I would use very often. Yeah, I like this one. I like how I did the stars. I think my teacher also said she liked how I drew the stars. Also, I like how I drew illumine, like illuminate, in this trail of blue. It's pretty cool. And then here we had to do a mandala. As you can see, I miserably failed. So, I did it on this page and I still miserably failed. And then for this one, we had to do like, I drew this axolotl. We had to do like, what is that called? You know, just shading, you know, just shading with a pencil. I don't know what the word is. In French, it's dégradé, but I don't know if there's like one word, but either way, we just had to do some shading with a pencil. And yeah, I mean, at the time I thought this was like so cool. I thought it was like just actually so good, but it's actually not. It's actually like really bad. I don't know why I thought this was good. That's kind of embarrassing. I don't know why I thought this was good. It's not. Oh my goodness. I just realized now that this octopus, I think, because it has like this little texture in his little scale thingy here. So I drew this really early on. It's an Aranara from Genshin Impact. Because remember, like at the beginning I said, I don't really like to draw fan art of characters still, but I like drawing like things from video games that like, if you don't play the game, it's just like, oh, cool, that's like a little creature, or like that's a cool scenery. But if you play the game, then you would know. I think my teacher said that somebody recognized it. I don't know who it was, but she said that like two girls, they knew what it was. So for this, we had to do like, you had to just draw a bunch of like different textures with this black pen or a Sharpie. I don't remember. I think it might be actually a Sharpie. I don't remember if this was supposed to be shading, because like this year we did a thing where you have to do like textures, and I used a Sharpie. Some people also used like a little black pen that we have. But yeah, it was more for the shading. This I don't remember. I don't know if this was supposed to be like for shading or just texture. I don't know. Either way, I thought this was like really good, but it's actually kind of trash. I do like some of it. Like there is something about it that I like. So this is just some stupid little doodles. I don't know. Oh, you know what? No, I know what that was for. I was like listing like little things that I could put on it. So this was qui suis-je. Oh, but before this, actually, now that I see this, I don't know exactly at what point I would have drawn this, but this says l'art c'est quoi, which means art is what, or like what is art? Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I put a bunch of different things. You know, like I put imagination, and I wrote art, creativity. And then I put film, movie, emotion, film, mask, stories. And then here I put like a little music section. Emotion is like in every single one almost. What the heck? And then here I put like a little baking thing. The perspective is so terrible. It's like actually like hurting me to look at. And here we have some video games, which it doesn't really say anything. It's just a bunch of ones and zeros. I don't know if it says anything in the screens. It says creative video game. All this is in French, by the way. I'm just saying it in English. Obviously, you have eyes, I'm sure. And then here we have architecture, and interior design. Nature. So, yep, that's indeed what that is. pretty crazy, indeed. So anyway, that was before this one, because I remember it was like kind of like this one. My teacher said it reminded me of that other one, so I knew that one. I don't know exactly at what point I drew that one, but yeah. And then here, this one it says qui suis-je, which means who am I? But you say that in French is like, oh, qui suis-je? Guess who is kind of like what people would say. It depends who's saying it, actually. Here is what I wrote first. Okay, so I wrote je ne sais pas quoi dessiner, j'ai trop d'idées. Il y a beaucoup de choses que j'aime, mais je veux pas les dessiner. J'aime les jeux vidéo. And then I wrote this video game section. I drew this video game section with like a Pokemon, controller, Genshin Impact, Honkai, Fire Emblem, Monster Hunter, Xenoblade Chronicles, which was the games that I liked at the time. And then I wrote Et la musique, Girl Inside, The Edge of Dawn, Where We Belong, Moon Halo, Beyond the Sky, World Diva, Drifting Soul, Rubia, One Last You Befall, Cyber Angel. All, can't read what this one says. Reburn, Night Glow, Starfall, and as you can see, these are all like Honkai Impact songs and like Xenoblade and like one Fire Emblem song, which, not gonna lie, I don't really like that song anymore, but all the other ones I feel like still pretty good. It's bugging me though that I don't know what this one says. It's bugging me. Oh, it's a step away. Oh my goodness. I don't know why, like that one took me so long. It's from Xenoblade. Step away. Oh my goodness, like holy moly guacamole. And then here I wrote j'aime la fantaisie, c'est vraiment intéressant. Like shut up, okay, like we get it. And then I wrote je crois en Dieu, which, oui, moi j'aime Jésus beaucoup. So I put a little cross there. And here in the fantasy section, I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's like a flying snake. Ooh. And then I have the dragon. And then here's a unicorn. And here is a phoenix and a kitsune. Wow. And then here I put this little Canada because I'm Canadian. And then here I put this little post thingy because I had this little world at the time, which I didn't really care that much about. It doesn't exist anymore because I wanted to try making a new world, because I think at the time I only had one, I believe. I had several stories, but only like one world, which all this section at the top here that I didn't talk about yet is another world. It's like I really loved it at the time and I went there a lot and I still like it and I don't think I'll ever forget about it. But I don't remember what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so that was like a little world that I just wanted to put a little piece of it in there, even though I didn't really like think about it all that much. I wanted to put it in there. So yeah, I did. And then up here, all this section, like I just said, is, oh, also there's like a little snake here because I liked snakes and I wanted a pet snake. And now I don't really want a pet very much, but if I would get any pet, it would be a snake. So up here, this is this world that I have called Naraz. I made a whole video about this world, actually. So here's like the little map of it. It's not like precise, but this is like what I could just remember from my brain. And it's pretty accurate, I would say. Here's like a picture of my official map that I made. And this specific picture isn't in this map. It's in the lower part of the map. There's like 3 different levels to this world. This takes place in Kite, I believe. No, Luloa, because it's like by the ocean. Yeah, I'm fairly certain this is in Luloa. So there's like these 2 birds that like appear like every year or something. I don't remember exactly when, but they just do, and it's like a whole thing, and then people like come watch it. So you can see there's like little people down here. One of them is me, and I don't know who else. There's like also like on a bench. I don't know. Okay, I know. Nobody cares. And then this up here is a core crystal, I think is what I called it. And this one is specifically Luna, which is one of my characters. And here it says j'ai aussi un grand monde dans ma tête. Et j'ai... What does this say, bro? Qui un monde dans ma tête. Oh, j'ai appris... I don't know what this says. J'ai appris que un monde dans ta tête s'appelle Naraz. C'est vraiment cool, mais des fois, super... You know what? I'm not translating that. I don't want to translate that. That's pretty cringe. Oh, here is Mew. We had to do like a monochrome thing. Here is another attempt at me drawing it. And then here is my official one. It's pretty bad, but also I kind of like it. But it's also not great. We had to do like just one color. You can see I used purple for the outline, but other than that, it's all like red and pink. I would say I like it. It's like pretty decent, but yeah, it's not the best. I don't know what I'm drawing here. Here's like stupid dogs. Oh my goodness, wait, I know which one is coming next. Okay, this, I don't know why, this chameleon, it's just like, it looks like if Lavender Town drew a chameleon, that's what that would look like. I don't know why. I kind of love this picture a lot, actually. I really love how I drew it, but unfortunately, it was like too small to be the actual one, and I was kind of just testing it. Then I drew this other one. Once again, I don't know why I didn't go with this one. There was a reason. Maybe because it was too small, and then here, I was like just figuring out what colors I was gonna use, because most people just did like when the green is hitting the chameleon's gonna be green, but I did like the opposite colors, which I think is like really cool. And I love that I did that. It's just such a shame that the chameleon is so small, so he does not even hit all the colors. Why is he so small? This is what I'm saying. I had such a problem with that in the past. These two colors, he's not even touching. No, these three colors, he's not even touching these three colors because he's too small. It's so bad and I hate it. But I still sort of like this one. I just hate how tiny it is and the fact that he doesn't even hit all the colors. And I think that might be all for the sketchbook. Oh, there is some writing at the end. Dreams are super weird. You can do so many things, but can't control because you don't know, and it's normal. Lucid dreams are exceptions though. Sometimes I find it sad how much dreams we forget, but sometimes when you remember, you want to forget again. And I like the people are so real and different from yourself because they are your mind in a way, so it's interesting. Stories of dreams are also weird. It makes sense in your head, and all the context without knowing. I don't know what the heck that was about. That was pretty cringe. That was definitely after I was done grade 9 though, by the way, like at the end of grade 9, because I would not have written that at school. That is incredibly cringe. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so I actually just looked through my other projects and I actually only have one left, and it is this one. It's scenery. I made this one with pastels. Oh, wow! It's not very good. Actually. And I might make another one of showing my grade 10 stuff. And then soon I'll get my grade 11 stuff and I can show you all of that as well. Woo! Génial, n'est-ce pas? Au revoir.